What Colonel Hardy and his team surmised was a Soviet-era submarine was actually something much more exotic. An isotope analysis of the surrounding ice bores suggests that an object had been trapped in the glacier for over 18,000 years. As for my rescuer, he disappeared during the object's departure. A background check revealed that his work history and identity had been falsified. The questions raised by my rescuer's existence are frightening to contemplate, but I also know what I saw. And I have arrived at the inescapable conclusion that the object and its occupant did not originate on Earth.
I can't print this, Lois. You might have hallucinated half of it.
What about the civilian contractors who corroborated my story?
The Pentagon is denying that there was a ship.
Of course they are. That's what they're supposed to do. It's the Pentagon. Perry, come on, it's me we're talking about. I'm a Pulitzer Prize-winning reporter.
Then act like it.
Print it or I walk.
You can't. You're under contract. I'm not running a story about aliens walking among us. Never gonna happen.
That's a Scotch straight up for the lady.
I'm sending you the original article. My editor won't print it, but if it happened to leak online...
Got it. But didn't you once describe my site as a creeping cancer of falsehoods?
I stand by my words, Woodburn. But I want this story out there.
Why?
Because I want my mystery man to know I know the truth. How do you find someone who has spent a lifetime covering his tracks? You start with the urban legends that have sprung up in his wake.
Yeah, that's Joe.
All of the friends of a friend who claimed to have seen him.
Worked here for a few months.
For some, he was a guardian angel.
Yeah.
For others, a cipher, a ghost who never quite fit in.
Well, I was saying we were kind of coming up towards the oil rig.
As you work your way back in time, the stories begin to form a pattern.
Looking for Pete Ross. Do you know him?
Yeah, he works at the IHOP. You go down the road.
Pete Ross? I'd like to talk to you about an accident that occurred when you were younger. A school bus that went into the river.
Dusty!
Mrs. Kent? I'm Lois Lane. I'm from the Daily Planet.
What?
I'm from the Daily Planet, and I'd like to talk to you about your son. I figured if I turned over enough stones, you'd eventually find me. Where are you from? What are you doing here? Let me tell your story.
What if I don't want my story told?
It's going to come out eventually. Somebody's going to get a photograph or figure out where you live.
Well, and then I'll just disappear again.
The only way you could disappear for good is to stop helping people altogether, and I sense that's not an option for you.
My father believed that if the world found out who I really was, they'd reject me out of fear.